Okay, let's take a look at the other two from number 14. Letter B is an inequality, an absolute value inequality, which means that you got to find, the values of x that work, and then we're going to do a little sign chart real quick, but it's not a big deal. So remember, when you're dealing with an absolute value, whatever in your absolute value, what is with me in the wrist guard today? Okay, whatever's in your absolute value is either equal to your number sitting over on the right side, or it is equal to the opposite of your number sitting over on the right side. Okay, so you have two equations that you have to solve. I'm going to do 4 minus x over 2 equals, I add 3 to both sides, so I get 3.01, multiply both sides by 2, so 4 minus x equals 6.02, and then a negative x equals when I subtract 4 from both sides, a negative 2.02, so x equals a 2.02. And then if I go solve the other one, when I'm doing this, I add 3 to both sides again, but I had a negative, so I am at a, add 3, I get a 2.99. Multiply by 2, I get what is that, not a 6, a 5.98. Subtract 4, so negative x equals a 1.98. So x equals a negative 1.98. All right, and it's an inequality, so we've got to do a little sign chart. There we go. We're going to make that a little bit smaller. All right, so our numbers of interest are a positive 2.02 and a negative 1.98. Obviously, that's an 8 there. Obviously, easy number to check in the center is a 0. I can check a negative 2 over here. I can check a positive 3 over there. So I want to know where this is less than 0.01. So if I take we'll just do my pointer. If I take my 0 and I plug it in here, so 4 minus 0, right? 4 minus 0 is 4 divided by 2. Wait, 1 second. Okay, I went to go check this and I knew something wasn't right because and that's my problem, is I left my paper key at school. So over here, I'm not going to make it any bigger, I'm going to leave it, but over here, this should not have been a negative 2.02 right there. That should have been a positive. I don't know what I was thinking. 6 minus 4 is positive 2. All right, so then when I divide, I do actually get a negative there. So this number line is yucky. We don't like that one. So our numbers of interest are negative 2.02 and a negative 1.98. There we go. So numbers that we might want to check. Easiest number there would be a 2. We can do a negative 3 here, and we can do a 0 over on this side. That sounds a little better. All right, so if I take a 0 and plug it in here, so 4 minus 0 is 4 divided by 2. That's 2. I subtract the 3, so I'd have a negative 1 inside, but remember, you're taking the absolute value, so positive 1, and positive 1 is not less than 0.01, so that's not going to work. If we try a 2, plug a 2 in there, take 4 minus 2, we get a 2, 4 minus a negative 2. Goofball. 4 minus a negative 2. Like, that wasn't going to work either. All right, 4 minus a negative 2. There we go. That gives us a 6 there. So 4 minus a negative 2 is a 6. Divided by 2 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. Absolute value of 0. Definitely less than the 0.01. So that works there. We like that section. And then if we go and we check the other section and we pay attention to all of our signs and everything like that, 4 minus a negative 3, so 4 minus a negative 3 is 7, divided by 2, 3.5. 3.5 minus 3, we get a half. 1/2 is not less than 1/100th, so it does not work there. So we are interested in this lovely section right here. Remember, we checked the -2, but the numbers that we're interested in writing our inequality are the actual bookend numbers that I like to call them, -2.02 and a -1.98. And so our answer in interval notation is -2.02 to -1.98. And we use our parentheses, not our brackets, because it is strictly a less than. Okay, this bad boy is 5 minutes long, so I'm actually going to make a separate one for the last logarithm equation.